Hello, beautiful one. I'm Kamla Marie, and welcome to the Raven's Cave. Today we are talking about the Lion's Gate. And I have some information that I would like to share, and I'm just going to jump right in there and we'll see what happens, right? So, for me, the way I'm sensing it, we've been in the Lion's Gate for a week or something like that. I feel like I've been there for 6-7 days now, and it has, in contrary to the previous years, it has felt to me as if, the gate was already, the portal was already activated, and the codes were already streaming in. I've had vivid dreams, I've had downloads, uploads, and really been noticing changes in my consciousness and in my everyday life since the blue super full moon that we had not too long ago, August 1st. So I want to begin there, because during the full moon, what happened to us was really diving into the unresolved grief of our wounded hearts, to really heal and transform and cure our broken hearts, so that we can contain the unlimited, the unconditional love frequency that is the God frequency that is streaming in, that is also the Christ energy that is streaming into the planet right now, in these times of now. And with the Lion's Gate, part of the upgrades that we're getting is the high frequency love vibration, and to be able to hold it, we have to heal our hearts. So there is so much help right now for us to help, for us to heal our hearts. The dragons are here, the angels are here, but especially I want to talk about the dragons, because the dragons have been guiding me and honoring me with their presence for about 6 months now, intensively or intensely. And in my understanding, what is happening with this Lion's Gate is also that this portal is opening, where the dragon energies are becoming available to all the star seeds and light workers, and actually also to humanity in our earthly realm on this on this planet in these auspicious times. And the dragons have been assisting us with healing our heart and with making space for the grief and processing the grief, so that we can once again reactivate the pure heart. And this is a dragon quality, the pure heart and the loyal heart. So this is part of the reason why they're here, to assist us with this, and we can draw from their wisdom and really come into an understanding of ourselves and what it is that we may still need to work on. Our self-love is so important. It is sort of the key to our ascension, because we cannot contain the new light codes, the high frequency light codes that are streaming in, if we if we don't have a certain degree of self-love. And this is why all of us are making this journey right now, and this is part of our inner work, because what is happening on the Lion's Gate is that our spiritual sun, um, Sirius, is emitting high frequency light codes to the Sphinx, and the Sphinx is receiving these light codes. And what is happening through some energy points in the Sphinx is that the light codes are sort of spreading through the New Earth crystalline grid, the tri-wave energy New Earth crystalline grid of Gaia, spreading out all over the earth to humanity and to all of us. And this is how we can absorb and receive the codes. And so the Sphinx is an important character in it all, in all of this. And the Lion's Gate and the feline and the Lyrans are all part of this ascension also. But what I wanted to say also is that as the light codes are distributed out through the New Earth crystalline grid, we are also receiving the high frequency energies from the heart of the earth, the heart of the mother, the heart of Gaia. And so as above, so below. So we are receiving from the earth, but we're also receiving from the cosmos. And all this is coming together and activating our galactic solar heart, which is our heart chakra and our solar plexus chakra merged and activated. And as we come into more and more self-love, our solar plexus is also activated, because our courage comes online, and our willpower, our passion, and we can take action on all of this. So part of the starseed journey up until now, in the past 3 and for some people 5 years, has been being partly in this withholding process, where we knew that we were supposed to do something, but we didn't have the energy. We felt extreme exhaustion, or we felt ascension symptoms, or we felt depression or anxiety, and all these very earthly conditions and emotions. And we didn't have we didn't have the drive, we didn't have the motivation to move forward and take action. But what is coming in for us right now, and some of us are already feeling this change and shifting of the energy, is action, taking action, and being able to go out there and finally set into motion our soul's purpose, or our heart's desires, our innermost passion. So with this, we are becoming divinity in motion. And this movement and this flow of energy is so important. And it's coming online, but it's coming online slowly. And like everything else that we've been going through, we're going to feel at 1 minute we will be in action mode, and the next minute we'll be in resting mode. And I know I'm supposed to do this, but I'm not going to do it right now. I need my rest. And we, in this process, I want to say that for me it's so important to honor my own pace and rhythm, and not feel like I have to do it faster, or I have to go along with what somebody else is saying, but to really honor myself for what I'm already doing, for what I have achieved, for holding myself through the process, because it's also a very important part of our ascension to be able to hold ourselves, and this is part of standing in our sovereignty. But having respect for yourself and your own rhythm, and honoring your own pace and rhythm, is part of the self-love that is so pivotal for the activation of the galactic solar heart, and thus your ability to receive the light codes that are streaming onto the planet right now. So to me, this is what the Lion's Gate is all about. And the reason why this Lion's Gate is different from the other Lion's Gates the previous years is because for the first time in thousands of years, we are actually at this moment of awakening on the planet where we are going to bear witness to not only our own ascension but also Gaia's ascension. And we signed up to come in here. And so this is also part of what we are going through right now. It is really coming into truly believing in yourself. Yes, I am that I am. I am this healer. I am this gifted person, talent. I am this light worker, whatever it is for you. But I say whatever it is for you, but it is about the soul's purpose. It is about your gifts, and it is about who you are, and it is about being a galactic soul origin, or an old soul, or a star seed. It's about being otherworldly, and actually having asked to come into this life in this body, incarnated as a human being, physicalized in matter, in the matrix, to be able to forget everything and then remember everything, and then wake up to your true potential, and then grab it and be it, become it. So there is an enormous calling right now to be your own foundation, and to really believe in yourself, and to really get rid of the doubt and the monkey mind and the disturbances of the ego and all of these things, really getting rid of that, so that we can really believe that I am that, and I am going to do that, and I don't need to learn anymore or educate myself. Of course, we never stop doing that, but there is a difference. There's a difference to thinking that you're not good enough yet, and you need to educate yourself and do all of these things before you can even step out there, and being inspired and letting yourself always learn new things because you desire that. So there's a difference. And right now, what I'm being told is that it's so important for us to believe that we are the ones we've been waiting for, and step it up and take action, because we are needed now. And however it's going to unfold for us and the planet and humanity with this awakening, we don't know, but we have to establish the fundamental trust in the universe, in God, and in ourselves. And this strength, I'm drawing cards while I'm tuning in. This is the strength and the lion heart and the dragon heart that is activating within us. This is what we need to do so that we can trust in every new idea, every new thought that comes to us right now, because we are divinely inspired and guided. And so whatever comes to you right now on the Lion's Gate, and in the following days, and whatever has been coming up for you this previous week, I want to say, really look at it and nourish it and take good care of it, because a lot of what comes to you right now is divine inspiration. This is part of the awakening that we can, where before we were, our hearts were blocked, and we still had some healing to do, so it couldn't come in. So right now, all this is transforming, and the wheels are turning in the right direction. So the divine inspiration, all the divine ideas that are coming in, are actually available for us to reach and to put into action. Yes, and I want to mention the green earth dragon, the green earth heart dragon, because I had this encounter with this green earth dragon who was also a heart dragon. It has a heart-based energy, and what this dragon was showing me was how important it is to ground the ascension and all the cosmic information and all this, the star codes into the earth, and understanding that we are here on earth and that we are supposed to really work our magic as teachers here on earth. Yes. And yes, I'm looking into my notes. The water is very important right now. It's important to drink water, and it's important to honor your tears. If you still have if you still have grief that you're clearing and purging, allow the tears to run and fall, and like the waterfall and the river running. Really allow the water to cleanse and purify you. The water is sacred, and it's also a very good idea to visit a body of water, visit the ocean, visit a lake or a river, stream, wherever you can go to the water. Also take cleansing baths. And remember to drink lots of water. We are purging, and we are coming online as crystalline beings, and the water is very important right now. And I'm also hearing that having your glass of water or your container of water and sounding into the water the intentions that you would like to see, like the positive things like love, or I believe in myself, I trust in the universe, I'm drinking pure trust, I'm drinking faith. This is faith, and I'm bringing it in. Bringing it in. You can do that with the water. The water is sacred medicine for us right now. And finally, I would like to address the grief process again, because it is something that we're going to tap in and out of. And right when we think that it's over, maybe there's still some residues. And I once made a song called "When the Mountain Weeps," and this song is it was created from my own insight around the fact that I was being very hard on myself. I was toughening myself up. I was having this hard facade that was impenetrable. So right now, the dragons, because it's really the dragons who are reminding me of these things, are saying to us that when we let go, when we can put aside our harshness, the harshness that we have towards ourselves and the walls that we've built to prevent people from coming in, we can, and when we let the water flow, we begin to move again, and we become divinity in motion. And this is the way through from being in the withholding and in the non-motivation to beginning to move, beginning to flow like the water. So we have to really be very loving towards ourselves in our grief processes, and stop being so harsh when we cry, when we seem to be vulnerable, and all of these things. It's so important to be gentle with yourself in this process and really accept. Okay, right now this is moving through me. And I want to share with you that I work as a singer in a church, and the other day I broke down crying. And there was no way of stopping my tears, and this was because what happened during the service that day, what was said, what the minister said, it moved me right into finally being able to let go of my harshness, what I had, the walls that I had kept up in my heart. And I knew from the full moon that I was going through this process, and I was releasing this grief, but I never got around to really crying until that day. And it just came, and there was no way of holding it back, so I just had to let it go. And I had to let go and surrender into the healing of the water, in the tears. Yes. So with that, I'm wishing you a beautiful Lion's Gate and happy transformation, happy ascension, and keep believing in yourself, because you're doing exactly what it is that you need to be doing. You're on the right track, and all is well. Yes, and we ask for the highest light, the highest love, and the highest divine power to always be with us and protect us. And we are so grateful for all the inspiration, all the assistance, and all the protection. And so it is.